Absolutely. So as you can imagine, a lot of our customers work under the strictest of confidentiality and security provisions. So I will provide a summary that can be publicly releasable, but it fundamentally, in defence, operational validation is the credibility test. It is the difference between a promising idea and a capability a customer will actually field, a capability that the customer can integrate right now. So Nodestream's TRL9 certification specifically means that the technology has been proven in a real operational environment. And, as I've said, it's backed by more than 500 operational hours and deployments. One good example that I can mention is that we've got 600 Nodestream integrated units that are being delivered to a Five Eyes defence contractor right now. Our long-standing commercial customers operating in some of the harshest offshore and remote conditions have been instrumental in validating that performance. When we engage with defence customers, these proven hours matter enormously. They de-risk procurement, shorten evaluation, and move the conversation from "does it work" to how do we employ it? How do we deploy it? How do we engage it in the here and now? So autonomous systems, AI, and modern defence platforms all depend on one thing to function. And that is a communications link that does not fail when conditions get hard. Nodestream sits underneath that ecosystem as the connectivity layer that keeps everything else working. So what makes it genuinely different is performance at the extremes. And I'll pause there because that genuinely is, if I was to put it in one sentence, if I was to have a tagline, that's what it is: performance at the extremes. So it sustains usable streaming from around 8 kbps per second, cuts bandwidth by up to 90%, and keeps running through high latency, jitter, and packet loss of up to 40%. The conditions where conventional streaming just simply drops out. So it is software defined and network agnostic, and so Nodestream runs over whatever bearer is available and is protected with end-to-end encryption, which is why it is widely regarded at the moment as one of the most survivable communication protocols available. So over the next 12 months, the milestones I would watch most closely are the ones that show that the pipeline that we're developing right now is converting into committed business. That means translating the validated US opportunity and our partner-led pathway into teaming arrangements and contracts alongside established primes, securing first defence configured deployments, and orders, and beginning to convert those into recurring software licenses. So we've got progress in European and Asian programs and continued movement along our pathway to profitability and obviously positive EBITDA. I believe that will round that out. In short, the most important signals are evidence of commercial execution, which is what we're working on right now. Customers committing and a recurring revenue beginning to build, which is what we're seeing right now. "12 months from now, the achievements I would hope investors are talking about are the ones that prove Nodestream has crossed the Rubicon from validated technology into contracted defence capability. That would mean signed agreements and teaming with primes, operational deployments expanding into defence environments, and a visibly growing base of recurring licence revenue, alongside entry into the US and European programs and the financial inflection of moving to positive EBITDA. The defining story that I would like to see from a Nodestream perspective would be Nodestream establishing itself as a recognised global standard for survivable mission-critical communications.